Hey guys, how's it going? Just double checking everything on OBS for a quick moment. How's it going? How are we doing? Things going good, I assume. See if I can adjust my camera at all. That looks a little bit better. But yeah. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are we doing today? TGC doing good? Awesome. Awesome to hear. Really cool. I'm doing good as well, since I'm sure someone's gonna ask. Someone usually does ask. But yeah. Mojang dropped the snapshot. The very first snapshot for the Caves and Cliffs update today. And let me just say for the record, you're good, how are you? I literally just said I'm doing good. But the fact that you're doing good is awesome. But yeah, as I was saying, Mojang dropped the very first snapshot for the Caves and Cliffs update today. Hey, dying on the inside the... Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Try to get in a little bit better mood, because that's definitely not pleasant. You asked to troll. You know what? That's fair. That's very fair. But yeah, we're getting our first look at the new Caves and Cliffs updates. I would argue that there's a lot in this update, but that's technically not true. But this being the very first snapshot, that's really not a huge surprise. But yeah, I'm going to pull up. I realize this is probably taking away a little bit during the very start of the stream, but I'm going to pull up from the Mojang page the information regarding this current snapshot, this very first snapshot. This is actually pretty exciting, I'm going to admit. If you guys saw the thumbnail for the stream, let me just say I actually had to go and find some at least a naturally generating geode, as they're actually being called. I'm pretty sure that not everything is going to be final. That's usually how snapshots work, is that it's just to test things out and see what works, what doesn't, what needs changing, which makes a lot of sense, I will admit. I think I have pulled up what I need. I mean, I will have to look back and forth between that and what I'm doing during the course of the stream, which is perfectly fine. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Let me adjust some of the stuff around here. Princess Rainbow, nice seeing you on the stream. Awesome to have you here. And so I believe, yeah, we are ready to go right now. So what I need to do is my desktop audio enabled. There we go. I don't know if that set my game off for the stream because I was changing things. But yeah, here we are. We are, hold on. Controls, mouse settings. Okay, it's already at 50%. Never mind. I thought there was actually a little bit different, and I should turn up my volume. Hold on, give me a quick moment, because I want to see. What's my headphone volume is all the way up. Explains a lot. Why that's not changing. Okay, actually, let me just turn the master volume all the way up. Just listen to all these sounds. There's lava nearby that is kind of interrupting it. Okay, so there's Tuft, Hellsite, and we've got these Amethyst Blocks. Is this one any different? Budding Amethyst. Interesting. And keep in mind, this is all vanilla. This is the first snapshot of 1.17, so there's no mods involved. So this is actually really awesome, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this is really cool. I've got in my hand, my offhand, I've got a spyglass and a bundle, which I'm still trying to learn everything that I can. Princess Rainbow, you're gonna be a little bit more specific, because there's a lot of new stuff in this snapshot. And by the way, this geode was naturally generated. I found it naturally. I did add in some of these amethyst crystals and candles for the sake of the thumbnail, so they weren't in here by default. But I wanted something for the thumbnail so it looked a little bit better, if that makes any sense. But yeah, we have a ton of new stuff added in here. So I believe we've got some stuff added into these spots. So, okay, so we got copper blocks. And, oh yeah, I forgot. It was mentioned on the page. We can actually go ahead and, make waxed copper blocks so that they actually cannot. Oh, cut copper. Interesting. So the, that's hard to answer, Princess Rainbow, for a few different reasons. Yes, it was added through mods in the past. I do not think that this version of copper is the same as what we've seen in mods in the past. I could be wrong. I really do not know. But what I will say is that it's cool that we're getting a brand new ore into the game. We got that in 1.16 with the Nether and the Ancient Debris, which is awesome. It have a pickaxe or axe or sword? I don't think so. I could be wrong. Actually, let me check. It does not look like we have anything for copper tools and weapons and stuff. No, we don't. We do not. Okay. That answers your question. And I do remember during the live stream, what was it? September? October? I can't quite remember. It was over a month ago. But Minecraft Live, they said they were going to do it, and I'm not surprised. If it did, it would be the same as oh, probably. Probably. Wait, we got a bunch of new items. And we're not even done. This is just the very first of the snapshots. So I'm curious. I did have these in the thumbnail. I'm curious on how they work. I did experiment with the spyglass just a little bit. You believe copper is for the lightning rod and things like that? I'm pretty sure too. I mean, it's also for the blocks we saw earlier in the creative menu, but I did test this out before the stream. This is cool. The one thing I really don't like, but at the same time understand, is the little area, the little ring. But I believe if I go into... Oh, that is cool! That is cool! I like that animation. I want to believe that it might change, but that is awesome. TDC, you told me off camera you were just going to listen in the background. Look at this animation. This is insane. I love this. This is really cool. A new throw... No... Okay, answer me this. What throwing item are you talking about? Because I don't know. Cool block for builds because of the aging mechanic. Yeah. I wish we could have the Amethyst Blocks. They did explain that it was not harvestable, which makes sense. But it looks so good. And the sound effects. The sound effects are insane. Listen to this. I've heard a reference like wind chimes sounding. That's so accurate, actually. We can't, like I said, we can't, according to Mojang, we cannot harvest these blocks. And it's unclear. I haven't actually tested this either, but it's unclear whether it's like Bedrock, whereas, oh, you mine it and you just can't do it. Like, no matter how hard you try, it's never gonna break. Or if it's, oh, you try to break it, but nothing drops. It's really unclear. Yes, it is basically Optifine Zoom, but with Optifine Zoom, you can see everything around it. Whereas this, on one hand, it makes sense that we have that little ring. I understand that, but at the same time, I think Optifine Zoom, like being able to see your surroundings, is also cool. So I guess it's part... I think it's kind of... How do I word this? I guess it's risk-reward in a sense. I mean, it's probably not the most accurate way to describe it, but that's the best way I can think of. How long until someone makes resource packs remove the block out there from the... Okay, let me just say for the record. If I do this, technically speaking, you can turn off your HUD and it gets rid of that. See, like, I'm switching back and forth. So, technically speaking, it's already in the game, just not how people see it through Optifine. hold up. A camera zoom in Minecraft now? Yeah, basically, is there a way of that is yet to be figured out. As far as I really don't know yet. I don't. But one thing I am curious about. So I'm gonna just take this bundle and put in my offhand for the time being. Because I want to try something. I really want to try something. And I also can't have Optifine, and I don't think Vanilla Tweaks exists yet for the. Oh, I was wondering where these were going to be located. Here's the brand new candles, and we've got a bunch of colored ones as well. According to what I'm reading on this blog post from Mojang, there doesn't seem to be any crafting recipes for the candles, at least as of yet. It's possible it's planned, but we just don't have it yet. Is there a way of balancing on this by making more tunnel vision-ish? I don't even know if those are related, but I put them related, I guess. Let's see. Decoration blocks, miscellaneous. That's what I want. Oh, that copper ingot. That looks cool. Look at that. That's a really cool idea. Kathy, nice seeing you on the stream. Welcome. We are just now basically getting started looking at the very first snapshot for the Caves and Cliffs update. This is not modded. This is directly in the game, which is insane. I love that idea. Okay, so I want to experiment. I really want to experiment right now. I'm just gonna grab a bunch of random stuff. For the time being, because I want to experiment with these bundles. And I don't know. Oh, that's infested. It doesn't matter. No, not really. I mean, we are not going to be able to get infested stone in survival. At least I don't think so. But it's worth experimenting. So how does this work? Oh, so it's right click. What? Okay. So it seems to only hold a stack of items. Okay, I'm looking at the blog post. It says, a bundle can hold a mixture of items, but only one stack's worth. And it shows a bunch of combinations. And here's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if this is how it's supposed to be intended, because I realize it showed off having more items during the live stream. I wonder if that's what the intent is, or if this is just a placeholder and they plan on updating it later. Very clear that the creator of the Ether mod was involved with this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because I think they said something about... Okay, hold on. Right click. Okay, so it says to... Okay, right click. Okay, that's how that works. Okay. So I believe I can do something like this. I do something like this. And I go ahead and grab half. Okay. That is cool. The fact that it only can hold a stack of items, again, I don't know if that's the intended feature, or if they're just doing it as a placeholder for the time being, but this is actually really useful. I am not gonna lie, that is actually useful. And we just go ahead and empty this. Okay. So that makes a lot of sense. Also, I might as well go and show this off. Since we're here. So these are placed the exact same as sea pickles and turtle eggs. So we place down 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you didn't have any of those. But you may notice that there's no light to it. I did experiment with this, by the way. Actually, hold on a moment. Why did I not think about this? Okay, before I go ahead and show that off. Is this actually... Hold on. Is this actually getting dark? Because they showed off during the live stream. Okay, so there's at least a little bit of light showing from these crystals. Okay, so that's good. I imagine during the live stream, they just had it amplified for viewing purposes, which makes sense. Okay. And better shulker boxes, like the item in that mod. Yeah, I guess in a sense. You can see people yourself using that to scam stuff like Bundle Lupa. Wow. Yes, this is going to be for Bedrock Edition, Pocket Edition, whatever you want to call it. Because Mojang has stated that all the updates are now going to be synced across every single platform. Obviously, at least as of right now, we're not going to be able to cross-play, but they are planning on having every single update come out at pretty much the exact same time. If you're on Bedrock Edition, as far as I'm aware, there may be some delays on certain platforms. But anyway, I'm getting distracted here. So, you put the candles down. That's how you light them. And something that I think is actually really cool about these candles that I did not expect. Well, I guess I kind of expected, but not completely. But I like this one. It's not going to give off a lot of light, which makes sense, but this is the thing that I did not expect. Better PvP so you play on it. You know what? That's debatable, and I'm not going to argue it because I know people have their opinions, which is fine. But look at this. I'm adding more candles to this, and they're already pre-lit. I did not expect that, honestly. Actually, wait a minute. Oh, I'm curious. Hold on. Where are they located? It's under... Okay, it's under decoration. Fine. I'm curious now. I'm just gonna grab 4 random ones. I'm curious. Can I place 4? No. You know what? That does make sense. I will admit. It was also stated you can't light these candles underwater, which, I guess I can experiment. Whoa! I'm not surprised. It just kind of caught me off guard. Okay. It did say, this I'm not surprised about, but it did say you can't light these underwater. No, 1.17, but you have the right idea, so I won't blame you for getting it wrong. What the? They can float? That's probably not intended, but this is the first snapshot. Okay. So, it said these can be waterlogged. Which is, of course, correct. I can tell that. Yeah, I didn't expect that to work. Okay. Okay, so, slash... Okay. So now we're in Spectator. Okay. So, there are some things I want to experiment with and try to look for. There's a rune portal from another update. I'm gonna see if I can find another geode right there. Did I find another one? Yeah, I did. And oh, cool. I mean, there's not a lot of detail to the geodes, admittedly, but do they really need a ton of detail? I mean, they look cool anyway. This is awesome, and apparently it's raining up top. Do you have the mountains and hills and goats? Not yet. This is the very first snapshot they're still working on. I know the Bedrock Edition currently has a beta in progress that adds some of that stuff, and they've got the snowy or snow, technically it's called powdered snow. They do have the goats. They have some of the mechanics in place, not a lot of them. So depending on what version of the game you're playing will really determine what features you have right now, although it's beta versus snapshot. I don't know, Princess Rainbow. I don't know. I really don't. We'll have to find out. Actually, I could try to find a cave. I'm still in spectator mode. So I could look for a cave and see if I can find any naturally generating. And we've got a cave right here. I can definitely look for some copper ore. That much I can do. This is gold, I believe. Hold on. Okay. So what I'm going to do... Okay, so there's diamonds, not a surprise. Okay. But what I'm going to do, I believe if I'm inspect here, I can go ahead and place candle still. Hold on. Go ahead and highlight this again. Can I even place these down still? No. Okay. Never mind. Okay. So, I guess is the... So, I believe it's... Okay, there we go. There we go. That makes things a little bit easier. So that's iron, which we've already seen before. Okay. What I am going to do for right now, where is the copper ore itself? Okay. I want to see what this... Oh. Well, I spoke too soon. Wow. So we got naturally generating copper ore, and I don't know how big these veins are. Take a look around. And they said that these are not going to be final. They're going to tweak these veins a little bit. I'm curious how big these veins are for the time being. And what tool does it take to actually mine these out? I imagine at least iron. I believe at the very least iron will work. I'm wondering which other ones we can get out with copper. To mine copper, I should say. Alright. I'm in peaceful mode also. If I could speak, that would be great. Then again, that's something I really can't seem to do for who knows what reason. I was watching a video earlier, by the way. Oh my gosh, voice crack. I was watching a video earlier. There's speculation that the world limit is going to be able to go down below 0, just based off of like what was seen in the video, because it wouldn't make sense for you to have these massive caves that spans hundreds of blocks and take up pretty much the entire build limit. So they're speculating that the world limit is going to go below 0 because of this, which does make some amount of sense. Okay, so what I want to do, I'm going to grab one of every pickaxe. I'm fairly certain iron will work. There's no doubt in my mind iron will work. Alright. Game mode. If I could type. There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna go backwards. I am just gonna go backwards. Okay, so it does need to be smelted, which is good to know. I'm honestly not surprised. Gold did not pick that up. Okay, iron does. Okay. I kind of agree, Kathy, but at the same time, what would be compared to? That's the question that I'm asking here. Okay, stone can pick it up. Okay, so far, these can pick it up. Gold cannot. What about wood? Okay, so that's taking a long time, but I don't know if that means anything. Yet. Okay, so that did not pick up anything. So it looks like stone is the weakest pickaxe that can actually grab it. And it looks like, because of the experiments I did, that particular vein had 10 in it. And we only got 8 because 2 of the pickaxes we used does not work. Interesting. So, had I known that, we would have gotten 10 from that vein. Which ain't too bad, but at the same time, they said they're going to adjust that later. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, right. I need to go ahead and do that. There we go. Okay. So now, because this is an ore, And that, okay, so it would look cool, but I think it would just be an iron variant, and that kind of reinforces that in my mind because iron has the same minimal. That is correct. I agree with that. Alright. So we've got our copper ore. I'm pretty sure that because this is an ore, I'm pretty sure that this is going to smelt faster in the blast furnace. If I can find the blast furnace. I hate how this is oriented, or structured, I guess. I'm pretty sure this is going to smelt faster in the blast furnace. I'm pretty sure. I throw that in there. Yes, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Is there any extra processing? No, it turns directly into the ingots. Fine. So we know that. That's cool. Okay. Something else I want to experiment with. There are some other things I want to try. Alright, so. Got copper. Hold on. Where do I need to go? Actually, wait. I just realized something. Can I put these down? I mean, yes, but it's a matter of whether they'll grow or not. I know everyone I talked to was discussing that we're actually going to be able to make an actual Statue of Liberty because of the copper block, which is cool. I love that idea. Okay, so hold on. I want to test this out as again. Hold on, actually. I don't remember the tag to make unbreakable tools. I don't think that matters right now. Right, so I want to experiment. All these blocks, I want to experiment. How do you get the new update? Guacos Tacos, welcome to the stream. And I can't believe I had to just do that by an itch. It's embarrassing, I admit. But wait a minute. Okay, not surprising. Alright, so I've got 7 pickaxes in my inventory right now. Let's experiment for a moment. Go down the list. First of all, this is the snapshot for Java Edition, which is built directly into the launcher. You just have to create a brand new instance of the game in order to play it. If you're in Bedrock Edition, there is some stuff you can do to get into the actual betas. And there is a current beta for Bedrock Edition, but it's updating the cliffs half. We've got goats and powdered snow in that. Can you place down what? You're gonna have to be more specific, clutch tags. So I'm just gonna go down the line. Okay. It said this is gonna drop 4 each time. And then Fortune is gonna upgrade that. That dropped nothing. That dropped nothing. And that dropped nothing. Okay, none of those surprised me. I just realized I grabbed 6 pickaxes for 7 of these. Wow, what? Hold on a moment. Oh, that was from earlier. Never mind. Can I just... Yeah, I can just place that down. Okay. Slash enchant. That's not... 3. There we go. So, go ahead and drop these. Actually, got lava over here. I suppose I can just drop them in the lava. I mean, we're basically playing in an experimental version. I don't care about losing any of this stuff because I can switch back and forth from Crave to Survive. Hold on a moment. We can make the blocks. I did not know that. That's good to know. That's actually really good to know. It will be fun to trap your friends. I mean, that's up to you. Hold on. What the heck? What? That's insane. I think I just spit all over my screen. That is not great. Okay, well, apparently we can do that. So we can make spyglass. Okay, so we can make spyglasses with that. That's good to know. Which means I'll need copper. Alright, so you know what? Slash give. Alright. So, this is apparently the crafting recipe for the spyglass, which we saw earlier. This is just what it does for those of you who missed it. So it's like Optifine Zoom, but with some limitations, which I guess is a half win, half loss. I'm not going to complain. I mean, obviously, you have the Optifine Zoom being able to have the entire screen that you can see does make sense, since what a lot of people are used to, but this, I think, is decent. It's a nice trade-off. They need a bit of rebalancing with Fortune. 16 is too much for one. I agree. Kathy, yes, I do. I believe down in the description is a link to my Discord server if you want to go ahead and check that out. If not, please tell me. And, TGC, if you're still watching and it's not in the description, can you help them out for me, please? Okay, so that explains a lot, but yeah, I agree. 16 for Fortune 3 is insane. I mean, this is the very first snapshot, so there's going to be a lot more tweaks that they need to make. So it's very possible they just kind of didn't realize that. Okay, that's good to know. It's actually really good to know. You're going through all your maps, though I don't understand what you're saying. But just... Oh, that you know that I'm cool. Oh, thank you. I do appreciate that. Okay. So let's see if we can find another one of these naturally jittering geodes. Because honestly, these are so cool. And I want to know what all I can break in these geodes. I realize they said that you can't break anything. Oh, this is the one I found earlier for this video screen. Wait, I need to be in survival mode. Let's enchant Fortune and there we go. There we go. So what all of these can we break? That's what I want to know. So we've got this right here. Okay, so the block of amethyst we can break. Okay, so that doesn't work. I want to try something. You're serious? Oh, that's why. Because I have Fortune already put on it. Never mind. That explains a lot. That explains a lot. Good to know. So let's go ahead and put efficiency on this as well. Okay. So, we can grab that. That's Silk Touch. Is Skulk in the snapshot? As far as I know, no. I could be wrong. Anyway, welcome to the stream, by the way. Okay, so can I pick these up with Silk Touch? Yes. What about these? No. Okay. Probably because they're still growing, I imagine. We pick these up. Okay, we can't pick those up. What were they called? What are these called again? So we've got... We are looking at Amethyst Block and Budding Amethyst. Okay, so we can't even pick up Budding Amethyst, which is, I guess, makes sense. So that's what Mojang meant, is that you can't break them. Not because, like, they're unbreakable, but because they drop nothing. Here I'm personally very pumped for 1.17 because of copper and also the creator tools because you're a builder. A small map creator, but I've never uploaded your own map. I usually just make it for your family. And that is very true. I mean, I agree with that, Clutch. Because I have made maps in the past, so I understand your logic there. Also, Bapple, welcome to the stream. And yes, this snapshot does look insane. By the way, I do have night vision turned on at the moment. Why do I have night vision too? I have no clue. That doesn't do anything. But yeah, I've got night vision turned on right now, so we can see things a little bit better. So these are some of the new blocks. I have no clue what these even do. I am switching back and forth between survival and creative, by the way. Before I go any further, I do want to mention that because I want to look at everything that we've got. So we are going back and forth between survival and creative. Tough and calcite. Do these have any purpose? Alright. Wait, actually I need to go into spectator so that I can fly around a little bit and look for other things. So budding amethyst we can't actually pick up. But the amethyst blocks, considering the fact that we can craft those, it makes sense that we can. Okay, so we've got a ravine here. It's not a very deep ravine, but will the copper generate down in here, or do they generate lower in the world? I don't know. I found some down in lava level. And, oh, no, never mind. There's some right here. I'm on the road to 10. Yeah, actually I am. I've got 6 right now, which is awesome. I do appreciate that. I definitely do. By the way, if you guys, of course, are new to the channel and you like what you see, go ahead and hit like and the subscribe button. We're grinding towards 2K subscribers by the end of the year, which is going to be awesome. And also, we do have memberships on the channel, so if you want to support me, you can definitely do that. It's $4.99 a month. Completely optional. You don't have to. But it is something that Mojang does, not Mojang, oh my god, something YouTube does allow. If you guys want to check that out, you can. Okay, so we got a skeleton smart. Did that pause because I'm in spectator? Yes, it did. Wait, does copper or any of the new stuff generate in those? I have no clue. So it turns out copper generates in pretty much every single layer, which is, I guess, good to know. You liked and subbed. Awesome, Clutch Tag. I do appreciate that. Okay, so we can fly out here. I was wondering if I could fly out or if I needed spectator to get back out. Okay, so we've got the spyglass. We've got, or at least we had the spyglass earlier. We know how it works. Okay, lightning rod. Where is the crafting table? There we go. If I go back into here, let's get a bunch of the copper. So that's how you make the lightning rod. Okay. Here's what I want to experiment with. I do not have it on my PC. It's basically on my phone, which I realize is, a lot of people are not gonna like that, but you know what? Whatever. I want to experiment with something real quick. Let's go ahead and place this down. I want to experiment with this. Weather. Thunder. I want to experiment See how this actually works, because obviously lightning's supposed to go directly to it. Arceus, nice having you here on the stream, my dude. Nice having you here. We're experimenting with the snapshot. We're experimenting with the snapshot. Because Mojang dropped it earlier. Yeah, we did set the thunder, so why is there no lightning? There's no lightning. That's weird. Okay, so there's lightning already. Good to know. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. Okay. I'm going to do this just briefly. For a very specific reason. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up a little bit of a pillar right here, okay? I think that should be high enough. If I just make a bit of a platform. I don't think we have anything other than the geodes and some of the copper stuff just yet. But that being said, I'm going to experiment here. I'm going to place that right there. And I'm going to see. First of all, I think it's higher up like you suggested, Arceus. And yes, this is the Lightning Rod Princess Rainbow. And yes, Arceus, the trailer, it was on a house. I know. Now here's my question. Okay, cool. That was cool looking. Okay. So let's go into here. Let's get rid of this night vision. That was cool. That was cool. Okay. I'm wondering something. People were speculating about this, and I'm wondering. Is this gonna work? We might have to wait a little bit to figure out if this is gonna work. But it might be worth it. I don't know if you watched the video or if you watched something else. Okay, so they can be placed sideways. That makes sense. Sideways and upside down. Okay, so it's just a normal block. So now you just wait. I realize it's probably gonna wait for a little bit longer than I would like, but we're gonna have to wait for a bit. I know! That's what I'm trying to experiment with. That's what I want to know. It's gonna take a bit of time, which is not something I was expecting. I imagine, I want to believe, $2 donation from Clutch Tags. Thank you, my dude. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Just kind of trying not to spam emojis or emotes, whatever you want to call them. There is some issues with that with YouTube not a while ago, but I do appreciate that. I'm not trying to downplay, just try to keep it to a minimum. Why is this not working? Let's try this again. I'm gonna move it. I place that there. Try this again, see if this actually works. I don't know why it's taking so long. Maybe it's just striking lightning in places I'm not wanting it to strike. I guess that makes sense. Okay. Now come to think of it. I could just summon lightning. Diamond Heart, hey, sorry I'm late. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It acts like lightning there, and actually it's a redstone power thing in the RP video I did. Maybe, I don't know, because this is vanilla, but we don't know if it works yet. Okay, so I'm doing that for a reason. Doesn't seem to do anything. So no more rain. Get rid of the rain. Okay. Okay, so that doesn't work. Try that block above it. That did nothing. If I do this. Okay. So if I go back to that. Okay. I do not, but this is also vanilla. That is really cool. I like that block. I like that. That's a cool idea. So it does, at the very least... There is no summon NPC. There's no summon NPC. Okay. That's good to know. Where are the copper blocks? So we've got... Hold on, how do we get cut copper? That's a good question. How do we get cut copper? I imagine probably with a stone cutter. Yeah, that's what people are thinking, that you can use this for mob grinding. So I put that in there. Oh? Okay. Okay. Now I've got permanent night vision, basically. So apparently stonecutter does not work in that regard. That's odd, but I didn't know what to expect from that. Okay. So that makes more sense. So that's storage. If I do that... Okay, so no, I can't do anything with that anymore. But now I'm wondering... Huh. So cut copper does not work with that. So we can do that. We can do that, which makes sense. I give it that. Okay, so that's the wax copper. That's not something I expected. I could try that a little bit later, but I'm not going to focus on that right now. But that is useful to know, Diamond Heart. I do appreciate it. Okay, so that's interesting to know. Alright, so if I get a copper block, I get a wax copper block, is there any difference in texture between the two? I see no difference. I literally see no difference. But what I will say is that apparently... There's the honeycomb, and there's the shards that I don't need right now, actually. So it says apparently we can do that. Okay. Alright. That's actually pretty interesting to know. Alright, so. I will experiment at least with this copper. I suppose what I could do. Slash give. So something I want to experiment with. Time add Alright, so how do I want to go about doing this? I do have pick block. I do have pick block, yes. Time add 0.2 0.1 days. So here's what I want to try. Oh, that is not helpful. Wow, okay. You know what? I'm not even going to complain about that. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. Always active and repeat. Done. And I just completely screwed that up. Time add 0.1 day. And repeat, always active. Okay, so what I can do is I place this there and so we've got commands running. So we've got commands running, so I imagine something tells me that this is not doing what I want it to do. Okay, done. Actually, let's set this to impulse. Okay, so so it's going up slightly each time. So it looks to me like wait, this is a yeah, this is a regular copper block. Hold on, how on earth? I can do a lever, but I have it set to this instead. I'm wondering if it has. I wonder if it's not the days, but the weather. Because it says. If I go back into here, it says weathered. That might be what it is. It might possibly be not the amount of days it's been exposed, rather whether it's exposed to the rain. I wonder if that's what it is. I wonder if that's what it is. I wonder if that's what the problem is. I know you did. I did too. I'm wondering if that's what what it wants. So let's see. We've got. All right. Let's get rid of all this. With all this semi and weathered. So this does not look like it's gone down at all, but I'm wondering if that's just simply because it needs a lot more time. I'm also wondering if it's just, it looks for natural days and not command days. I'm wondering if that's what it is. Because I don't know. I suppose what I can do, you mentioned the lever. Could be counted through MC days instead of time being. It's very possible. It is very possible. So here's what I'm going to do. If I do that, it's very possible that's what it is. So I've got sets so that it's going to increase by individual days. And so far, okay, so that's odd. Maybe that's what it is. I'm not going to waste that much time on that during the course of the stream, which I know you guys probably want me to do. I don't doubt it. But I don't think I'm going to do that. Maybe what I could do is a potential time-lapse video. I don't know yet. I'll experiment. But apparently, these are the only types of weathered copper blocks that we have. So we've got the regular, lightly, semi, and fully weathered. And this looks... Let me turn off debug. That actually looks cool. I can definitely see it degrading over time, which is obviously what it's supposed to do. But that looks cool. Okay. Since I've got this stuff out, I might as well... I may as well just look at everything. Did I not get the other one? I did. That looks cool. Apparently there's these versions with the wax variant as well, which is not bad. So when I saw the trailer, when I initially saw the trailer, the stream for Minecraft Live, what I was wondering, whoa, wait a minute. You guys hear this? Listen. I need to walk and not go my inventory. You guys hear that? That's a cool sound effect. I like that. That's really cool. That I like. Okay. You have to be honest, you don't want degrading copper. I mean, it just looks ugly. I mean... I can see where you're coming from, Bapple. I can see where you're coming from. But think about it this way. Look at the difference between... let me clear my inventory, my hotbar. Look at the difference between the regular copper and the weathered copper. And the same goes for the rest of them, but I'm just going to use these two for right now. Look at the difference in color and tell me, and just tell me, for the record, if this is something that you would build with the weather copper. Obviously, these in-between stages don't necessarily look too great unless someone likes the idea and wants to actually use these in builds. It's completely up to someone. But these difference in colors, I think if you can find something to build with, I mean, I remember people were saying Statue of Liberty. I understand that. I think that's a really cool color difference. They better be adding Mr. Clean Wipes so I can make sure copper doesn't run. Actually, they have a version. They have something similar. They have something similar to that. Waxed copper. And as far as I can tell, here's regular copper and here's waxed copper. I do not see a texture difference. These are the ore blocks and these are the cut blocks for the copper. And these are the weathered states, by the way, Princess. Okay, see you later, Kathy. But, Bapple, to answer your question, no, we don't have that. But we do have something somewhat close. If we take some honeycomb, we can actually go ahead and make these waxed. Which I believe I can just take any one of these of my choice. Okay, so it looks like okay, so it doesn't look like we can wax the fully weathered ones. Yeah, we can't wax the fully weathered one, which makes sense. But everything else we can go ahead and wax. And then we don't have to worry about... Oh yeah, this is the weathered, so we can't wax that. But one thing we at least now know. We can at the very least wax these so that we don't see a difference. And there's another thunderstorm. Awesome. Okay, so the left is the regular and the right is the wax. Imagine builds with prisoning, weather planks, and weathered copper. Hold up. I will experiment with that Arceus, actually. Crafty, nice having you here. If you were here before, Amethyst to compliment along with end stuff, yeah. No, I'm pretty sure what wax does is it prevents it from weathering altogether. I'm pretty sure that's what it does. But that's a cool idea, so... If I grab purple stuff, I'm just gonna grab a regular purple block and if I can spell this, there we go. So let's go ahead and get some contrast in here and see what this looks like. Okay. Let's get the nether planks. Weathered. I'm just gonna grab the weathered regular blocks for right now. And you said prismarine. Let's get prismarine. We'll get all the types of prismarine because that makes things a little bit faster. So I suppose what I can do, just for right now, I'm gonna do this. Oh my gosh. You were correct, actually, guys. That is a nice color You know what? Actually, how much do you want to bet? Hold on. I just realized something. Get Sea Lantern out and see what this looks like. I can't imagine it looks too bad. It could look a little bit better, but that's not terrible. I'm now realizing. I know, and I'm so glad you guys suggested this, because this looks insane. That is incredible. That is a cool idea. I'll experiment. I don't expect it to look too good, but I'll experiment. I'll experiment. I don't expect it to look too terribly good. I mean, it adds a little bit of extra color, but it's not as good. Oh, welcome back, Apple. Bapple, I should say. Wow, where did my mind even go? I have no clue. Well, we were experimenting with some of these blocks, and also, these are regular unwaxed, so those are probably going to degrade potentially. I don't know yet. We haven't seen it happen. Crafty, go ahead. I think the Discord has some stuff that you can do on there, which isn't too bad. But yeah, adds a little bit of color variation up top, but it doesn't look near as good. You're right, you could make... Actually, hold that thought until later snapshots, because we are going to be getting the other cave biomes, the lush caves. You're not wrong, but I'd rather wait until that happens. If I could type properly, that'd be great. Which one are you talking about, Bapple? The slightly weathered or the fully weathered? Because I know you said you don't like the weather. Actually, you know what? Let me do you a favor. Does that look any better? Does that look any better? Better waste on this tall grass. Why not? Does that look any better, Apple? Because I do agree. I mean, having these semi-weathered, I'm gonna put these back for temporarily, if I could speak. I mean, yeah, it doesn't look too great. I agree with that. Steampunk, that's a really good idea, Crafty. That is a really cool idea. I like that. And with the lightning rods. Yeah, lightning rods. Why didn't you not think about that? You've got a really cool idea. Yeah, I know. So, again, what I was saying initially, I mean, yeah, it doesn't look near as great with the mostly weathered, partially weathered, semi-weathered was what they're called, okay. Doesn't look too great, but this... Look at that! That looks insane! That complements everything so well! I get that. But Bapple, just tell me, does this look good? I mean, I know what you said earlier with this. I know what you said earlier, it doesn't look too great, and I understand your logic. But oh my gosh, that is cool. Crafty. I'm gonna try it. I want to see what this looks like. That works, Crafty. You've got a really solid idea here. You partially have a solid idea. But but that's a cool thought. You've got a really cool thought here. You can actually make pipes with this. That is awesome. That is really cool. Crafty, you are a genius. That looks so good. Steampunk builds are definitely 100% guaranteed to be a thing after this gets implemented. You are so... I never thought about that. I'm glad you did. Thank you for that. Summon lightning with more... I could... I definitely could. Where? It's over here. It's over here. Nope, lightning rod is no longer there. You know what? I mean, I know I could. I know I could. Yes, Arceus, the candle is in the game. You are correct. I have not experimented with crafting recipes just yet for it. But they are in the game. Look, right here, you got regular And you've got all these different colored ones, which is cool. How do you make candles? I haven't experimented to see if there's a way yet. I should probably do that. The best thing I can think of is honeycomb. Actually, hold on. If I go back into decoration, let's get some regular candles. And if I get some dyes, like if I get some yellow, green, let's just grab some random stuff. Okay, so we can Gaming so hello, nice seeing you here. So we can make those. We can make those. But then how do we make the candles themselves? It's actually a good question. But yeah, Gaming so nice having you on the stream. We've gone quite far into looking into all this stuff. This is the first snapshot for 1.17 Caves and Cliffs. So it's all vanilla. None of this is a mod. All completely 100% vanilla, which is awesome. I still want to know how these candles are made. I don't blame you, Cell. I don't... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this because I'm tired of this happening. You got homework, Papple? Okay, perfectly fine. See you later. Okay, so we can dye the candles already, which is cool, and it makes sense. But how on earth do we actually make candles? Okay, whoa, wait a minute. I just saw, hold on a moment. I literally just saw... I unlocked the, crafty. Is there a way to do that? I looked at beeswax. Okay, so that's, okay, that is interesting to know. The fact that it uses rabbit hide. Okay, cool. Oh my god. I have... What the heck? That cycled through so fast. I did not know that. Okay. I thought that's what it was, but it didn't work. Because I didn't unlock it. That is insane. Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm assuming that means I can craft this. Yeah, my inventory. Yeah, the caves aren't quite different just yet. We do have the geodes, I will say that much, but okay, so we know how to make the candles. So, in order to make candles, bees are going to be necessary, which isn't a surprise. So, let's go ahead and go into bundles. Okay. Oh wait, I just realized. Tinted Glass, right, I forgot about that. I have not tried that just yet. So far, no, Cell. We do not have any new mobs just yet, but this is also the very first snapshot. So we're only just scratching the surface. Which isn't too bad, honestly. Okay, so we got Tinted Glass. And it said that we can use amethyst shards and make this. Yep, there we go. That makes 2? You want the cave demon. You want the my gosh, why can I not think? You want the warden. Okay. That's cool. Okay. So, now I'm going to experiment. Again. So, if I go and grab you, I'm going to go ahead and grab some... I'm just going to build... I'm literally just going to build a box for the time being. I don't care about how it looks, I just want to build this because I want to experiment with this tinted glass. Go ahead and do this so that I have some place to build my other blocks. A stack of 32 glass. I mean, I had a stack of glass. I used 16. I used an entire stack of the amethyst crystals. I mean, I'm in creative. What you want? I'm in creative. What you want? Right, it's gonna be in here. So let's get regular glass. So let's go ahead and get rid of my night vision. Like, do this. We don't have axolotls, which I was hoping not to. Hoping to have, I guess I should say. If I go back in here, so yeah, I don't have night vision anymore. Okay. But it said that this tinted glass is supposed to block out light. And it already seems to be working. Oh my... Wow! It wasn't kidding. I mean, it's not that I didn't believe it, but wow! Wow! Okay. Okay. So how different is this? Okay. I'm just gonna experiment a little bit. Just do this. How different is this? The complete darkness. Okay. See-through mob spawner. You were right, Crafty. You've got a good point. You can actually completely encase a mob spawner in glass and keep it dark in there with this. Okay, so basic, completely dark, I guess, is one way of putting it. It's not as dark now, but oh my gosh. That is so cool. I'm wondering that too, TGC. But wow, that looks cool. That is amazing. Wow. I mean, I guess if you really want to have a dark room, but you also want to have windows, that's one way of doing it. That is incredible. Is this considered a transparent block? Or a solid block? That's a good question. In terms of redstone, actually. So let's go ahead and do this. Oh my gosh. Oh, yuck. I think my voice is starting to give out, which is not good. I'm wondering now. If I do 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, put redstone here. Or lever there, I should say. You know, let's grab a redstone lamp. We can use that. But what I'm going to do... Actually, what I could do, I guess, is do this one at a time. Okay. That's interesting to note. So, is a transparent block. It seems like a high... Oh, hold on. I'm missing chat because I'm experimenting. Let me go through it in just a moment. Gaming sells something about a spawner and you thought that RTX. Arceus said it's too dark, and you're... I mean, yes, it's dark, but think about the implications. You can see through it, but it keeps the spawner dark. So it's semi-transparent. And yes, Gaming Sunlight did play with the lightning rod. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so it's semi-transparent. Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to see. I'm not used to everything here, but I am trying to see where it says if this is a transparent or translucent or solid block. Is translucent and... Is it translucent and... No, it's opaque. I don't see it anywhere. Oh, too dark with RTX. Okay. But look at what I'm seeing right here at the moment. Regular glass apparently seems to keep the grass underneath fine, but this new tinted glass doesn't. You know what? You've got a good point. I did look at it earlier, but I didn't look at it in too much detail. Can I do anything with these blocks? Can I do anything with these tufts and... Can you do anything with these tufts and calcite blocks? It doesn't look like it. Melk MCBE, welcome to the stream. But you do have a good point to look at these two blocks. Hold on a moment. Hold on. Not the grass stone. Not sound effect. Something tells me I've never heard that sound effect before. I could say the same thing for the copper blocks, which I guess is technically true. Gosh, excuse me. What the heck is happening? Where is the nether... There's the netherrack. Something tells... It feels like... It sounds like netherrack almost. No, I'm wrong. Almost has like a squishy, solid-ish sound effect. I realize it's a weird combination of words, but how else do you describe it? Just listen. You can just faintly hear like a glass breaking sound effect, just faintly. Got that ting sound from the Amethyst. It's just super faint. X-ray. Okay, you're explaining ray tracing. You're wondering how it handled because of all the odd combinations being transparent versus also not light laying through. Laying light through. If I could speak, but you're actually 100% correct. I know I didn't read everything, but I think you or at least you're at least explaining, which is good to know. That's an interesting sound effect, I'm not gonna lie. But just listen. Just listen. There is a very incredibly faint sound effect of the Amethyst ting. Okay, no problem for helping you with the skin pack video. I do appreciate it. I've been getting a lot of comments on that one in particular recently. Gosh, that is, that doesn't, it almost doesn't feel like Minecraft. That almost doesn't look like Minecraft. That almost looks modded. Almost looks like it's got way too much wow, that was not intended. And that's not supposed to happen either. Oh my gosh. But look at that. That looks way too detailed for it to be... Well, actually, let me correct myself. It looks way too detailed to look like default textures. It looks almost like at least 32x. You know what? That's a cool idea. That's a cool idea, Cell. I will do that. I will do that. You know what? I will do that in just a moment. I want to what Gaming Cell suggested first. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. But look it up close. That is not 32x. I can tell that. It just, from a distance, it looked it. I know, Arceus. You were 100% correct. You were 100% absolutely correct. I'm going to experiment with what Gaming Cell suggested. And go to the bare minimum. Why I'm breaking blocks every so often to build this, I don't know. Not really necessary. But it's daytime now, which is what he suggested. Stop flying, that would be helpful. Okay, so it is darker. It's not like it's impossible to see. Unlike like if it's stone or another solid block. Well, Cell, there you go. Actually, hold on. Time set noon. Not like it changes much. Time set. What if I do midnight? Yeah, it doesn't look like it changes a lot, but at the same time, it does reduce the amount of light coming in. Wait, hold on. How did I not see this before? You can't even see the textures in this amount of light. You can see the borders of the glass, though. That's interesting. That's interesting. I imagine it's just literally the light level that's causing that. But my gosh, that's cool. Hold on. Okay, we don't have it implemented at the moment, but imagine tinted glass panes. We don't have that right now, but imagine... That was not the right button. I meant to right-click it, not left-click it. Yeah, tinted glass panes are not a thing, but imagine if they were. Imagine when you look up, it looks like you're not even in the box. Yeah, I know. I don't know why it took me a moment to think about that, but I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, it doesn't even look like you're in the box. I mean, you get the right angle. I mean, yeah, look at that. You can definitely tell. You get the right angle. But yeah, it almost doesn't look like you're in the box. I mean, I'm sure someone is probably going to create a resource pack to kind of remove the majority of the lines here, and it's going to make it look even more convincing. Oh my gosh, this is cool. Bro, imagine if grass was added into Minecraft. What on earth are you talking about? We already have grass. If I could speak, that'd be great. You almost can't see this. Like, if I didn't know this was there... well, the further I get, the easier it is to see, so that doesn't help. But you almost don't even see that this is there. It's practically invisible. Okay, you guys are just making jokes now. I get it. I understand now. I am an idiot for not realizing it. Okay. You guys are messing with me. Okay. I don't blame you. Wow, you almost couldn't see that. That was incredible. Crap. Wow. Okay. Okay, so it was suggested. I got distracted, but I didn't forget. Gaming Cell... Was it Gaming Cell, or... I don't remember. It doesn't matter. But they suggested using this for tile floors. Oh my. That actually doesn't look too bad. Calcite and diorites. Okay, I can do that. I can mix calcite and diorite. I can do that. I'll even mix in polished diorite as well. Actually, what I can do... doesn't look too terribly bad, honestly. Actually, I think the polish does not... I imagine... yes, Crafty, I do have the VR, and yes, TDC is only phone VR, which means I can't play Minecraft in VR. But there are some titles that I have played in VR on my phone that are actually not too bad. But that was a cool idea. The polished diorite did not look near as good. Wait, does it? Does it? Not quite. I see where you're coming from, but not quite. And this is ignoring the borders. This is completely ignoring the borders on the polished. I do see where you're coming from. I'll get there. I will get there. I will definitely get there. I'm gonna try it just like this. Oh my gosh. That looks real. That would look good for a kitchen, almost. Kinda, sorta. Maybe, I don't know. I'm trying one of them. I'm trying Romvom right now, Princess Rainbow. Play Minecraft with my phone, use Splash. I could try that, yeah. But, okay, which one was it that I need to grab? It was Tuft. It was Tuft. Okay. I need Tuft, and I'm just going to grab Stone, Andesite, Gravel, Cobble, I guess. What about... I could try Acacia Wood, but I don't expect that to look as good. Oh, wait, I just realized. Why did I not think about this? Where is... light gray... No, I'm not gonna bother with the concrete powder right now. Oh, we got some naturally generating stuff right here, so I suppose I could just throw some Tuff down and see what this looks like. Oh, that is a little bit dark. It's a little bit dark compared to the other stuff, so it doesn't look near as good. Yeah, it does. I don't think I've ever actually mentioned it, but yeah, it does. It actually does. I've never mentioned that before, but you're correct. The weathered copper name? How did the developers miss that? How on earth did the developers miss that? That was not me. I can promise that. That was not me. Oh, wow. You know, I'll show this off again, since it was mentioned. Nope, not weather vane. Not weather vane. Lightning rod. There we go, lightning rod. I might as well show this off again. For those of you who are just joining, but because this was actually given as a really awesome idea by Crafty in the chat. So the lightning rod, it's not the weather lightning rod, it's just the lightning rod. Look at this. It doesn't work sideways. It does not work like that, but he was on to something when he mentioned this. That looks incredible. That looks insane. Crafty, you were an absolute genius for mentioning that. Oh, right, with the, with these, right, okay. Yeah, this is incredible. I love the stuff that we've been given. We've got more that we still need to be given. But yeah, that's how you craft those. But yeah, parkour. Actually, you know what? Parkour. Speaking of parkour, we're going to be getting the drip leaf plants eventually. We don't have them right now, but that has been mentioned. That's gonna be perfect for parkour. We're still waiting on more snapshots to get more stuff. Actually, I'm more excited for the axolotls, honestly. I am more excited for axolotls. Let's go ahead and grab every single regular copper block. And I have a reason. Okay, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. But this is so good so far. You know what? You know what? Why not? If I could spell Night vision. Okay, so I can only do 0. True. There we go. And okay, let's go ahead. Ward, yeah, I know they do. I know. It's insane. But wait a minute. Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. For a moment, I thought this was a double geode. This is... I can't tell if this is just a massive geode or what. We're getting all these little extra things. How much of the update we have right now? Holy crap, this is going to be a lot more than one thing. Yes, I know. I mentioned this earlier during the stream. Bedrock right now in the betas has some of the caves, not the caves, the cliffs part. We've got the powdered snow, or aka the snowier snow. We've got goats. What else did we get? We got goat's horns, ram's horns, something along those lines. I'm not 100% sure which it was called, but we have a start on the other half on Bedrock. Okay, I'm wondering if in these loot chests for these, oh, right, I can't fly through the walls as creative, I have to be inspector. I'm curious if any of the crystals or candles or any of that new stuff, even copper ingots, are going to be part of loot in chests. I'm wondering. That would be kind of cool. Okay, go back to spectator because I know. Yeah, we've got mineshaft over here. I might as well look for some more chests and see if by chance we are going to get any of the new stuff as loot. Oh, wait a minute. I just remembered something that they mentioned in the changelog. Two things, actually. One of which, apparently you can make Shulker Farms. Because apparently if a Shulker shoots another Shulker, then it's gonna make another Shulker. So Shulker Farms are gonna be a thing, apparently. I don't know how people are gonna do that. I guess we'll wait and find out eventually. But the other thing that was mentioned is that we can now waterlog and actually properly use minecart rails underwater. Actually, underwater is where I was trying to go with that. Okay, so I don't think the minecart chests are doing me a whole heck of a lot of good finding what I'm looking for as far as loot chests are concerned. I'm wondering if I just find... Okay, there's a dungeon. This is a skeleton. This is the same one they found earlier. I think so, yeah. I really like how they set up the crystal mines. They are unmovable in normal survival, so there's finally a purpose for minecarts. Okay, let me go ahead and correct you on something on that TGC. Actually, let's go back to another geode. They are called geodes. I did mention that multiple times during the course of this stream, but we've also had new people come during the stream. I think it's only fair to tell them what it's called. This is interesting. I mean, I know what it is. Oh, well, hello. Got chests in here. Anything new? Nope. None of the new stuff in there. Okay, never mind. Okay, here's one of the geodes. Okay. Oh, this looks like... Yeah, this is the one that I started the stream off on. Okay. Okay. So. No, I need to go into tools. Wait, smoothstone in the portal? Hold on. Okay, I will go back. Remind me to go... Actually, no, I'll remember to go back. So, you can move these, technically speaking, TGC. If I go and do that, you can technically move those. But there's another block right here, These are the budding amethyst. And I even tried this, hold on. Enchant. I even tried this with Silk Touch earlier. Those you can't pick up. Well, apparently you can use Silk Touch and pick up these, the actual crystals themselves, the clusters. I think it's cool. So, technically speaking, you're both right and wrong at the same time, TGC. So I'm pretty sure that the budding ones are what you grow them on. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's basically what I was trying to get at. Hold on, how do I plant these? Because I'm pretty sure you can farm these and plant them. How do you do that? How do you farm these? Because that is a thing that you should be able to do. Okay, let's go back to that portal. You said smooth stone generated in here. Okay, smooth stone slabs. I see that. I see that. That's what you were talking about. I don't see smooth stone blocks. That's what you were mentioning initially. I didn't want to go back because I know you mentioned it. I might as well... I figured I might as well double check. Oh, wait a minute. I'm wondering. Wait, hold on. Loot? Oh, never mind. Okay. Locate, okay. Okay. So we're at least here. Okay, so there's the village. Is there? Yes, there's a blacksmith. What I want to know is if these blacksmiths are going to... Well, you didn't say slabs initially. You just said... I think you know what I'm trying to get. I'll stop there. I'm wondering if blacksmiths are going to spawn in copper stuff. It doesn't seem like they do right now. I'm wondering if it's just still being developed and they haven't gotten that far. Potentially, that's very likely. What other houses have chests in them? Oh, hi. Hey, little kid. Little kid villager, I should say. I don't want to get in trouble by YouTube and FTC and all that stuff for mentioning that. I think you guys know where I'm trying to go with that. Okay, hold on. Locate. Wait, hold on. Let me go to the end, actually. Can I find... If I go to the end, will I be able to find, by chance, copper in the end cities? Will I be able to find that? That's a good question. Can I find copper in here? In any of these chests? I should think about. Hold on. What about the okay, so there are end ships. Or there is an end ship in this place. Wow, if I could think. This is probably the best place I can think of where copper stuff would spawn. Either I'm just getting unlucky with the loot chests, or they just don't spawn copper in any of this. It's very possible it's just the other. The latter. Nothing in here. This one has loot? Yeah? Yeah. And so it seems to me that, at least so far from what I can tell, there are no loot chests that have copper stuff in them. It seems to be what's going on so far. It works to send me back home. Yeah. Okay, cool. You think copper shouldn't be super common for it yet? You know, I don't know whether to say you're right or you're wrong for a few different reasons. Because on one hand, they spawn in very large veins, at least from what I found so far. But at the same time, they said they're still tweaking it. And the current veins they have right now are not final. Oh my god. Oh my god. You are... Okay, you're on point. Let me see if I can do that. Let me see if that works. Decoration blocks, if I can find where that is. If it's even in this category, I have no clue. I actually don't know where it's located. Decoration blocks miscellaneous? I don't think so, but I'll look. Nope. Is it miscellaneous? Did I just go over it and not see it? Yeah, I am blind, apparently. I did not even think about that. You were smart for thinking about that. Do I really need to make a full beacon to test this? I guess probably not, but I might as well, because I'm here. But we can definitely give this a shot. You brought up a very good point. You can very easily experiment with this. I'm still waiting to hear about someone saying, hey, I've got my survival world and I made a netherite beacon. I mean, that is a definite flex. No one's denying that. I do want to see if this works. And obviously you guys, you suggested it as well. Crafty. I don't know why I didn't even think about that. Doesn't seem to know. Does not seem to work. Grab iron, and at the very least, make a single layer beacon. Okay, so that does work. Okay, so copper doesn't seem to do anything. I'm wondering. Oh wait, you can throw netherite into this. I didn't even know that. Okay, so copper doesn't seem to work. I'm wondering if that's planned potentially, but they just haven't done it yet. Or if it's because it's just not as valuable as some of the other stuff, which is why it's not possible. Because all of this, apart from emerald, you can make tools and armor out of. And emerald's valuable for other reasons. I wonder if that's just not intended or if that's just not implemented. There's a really good question. Alright, so. What else can I experiment? I want to end the stream off before too long because I've got some IRL stuff to do. Netherite beacons were added after netherite, so it's very possible. It's very possible they plan to have copper beacons, but they just haven't done it yet. You've got a good point. I hadn't thought about that. What else do I want to experiment with? I don't know if there's anything else to experiment with, honestly. Okay. Let's see. You guys have any suggestions? Let me go back and check the stream chat and see if there's anything. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized there is one thing that I want to experiment with. I just realized. There is something I did want to experiment with. Okay, bundles. Oh, I forgot about the bundles. I ever experimented with the bundles, but I want to craft one. Now let's go back to present day, present time chat because I scrolled up. I could think properly. That would be so great. String gonna be in here, and I need rabbit hide too, which gives rabbit hide a more useful purpose than just making regular leather. You made a steampunk build? Awesome. I know you said you were going to. What the heck is the rabbit hide? Okay, there we go. I did already experiment with the bundles, so I know how they work. That is a really cool way of doing it, I will admit. Okay. One more thing I do want to experiment with is this. Let's go ahead and get a redstone block to power it. Slash locate biome. Actually, I'm pretty sure I've got some form of... Yeah, I can just go over here. I don't need Notion. I can just experiment over here. Oh, we got a river. Okay. There we go. So now we can see. It said that this will work now. It's just gonna be slower. Okay, so that does work. Here's what I'm wondering. I'm just gonna place this here for the time being. I can't remember how far this is gonna go. Not that far. But that's a cool idea, I am not gonna lie. Being able to do this underwater. Now, I want to know how much slower this is gonna be compared to being on land. There is an ocean nearby? Where? Oh, I see it. I see it. Yeah, it's right over there. I had to, I'm sorry. I mean, this is a cool idea, I just had to. Alright. So. I'm gonna go ahead and take these power rails, put them down here. Might as well do that. Not that. That. You know what I could do is I can take that. Redstone. Grab a button. Place that there. And I'm pretty sure. If I do that, I'm pretty sure buttons don't... Nope, never mind. Well, levers. Do these... No. Alright, well... There's a disappointment, but oh well. Okay. So. How much slower are we talking here? They know it said it's possible. Okay, so I got my answer, but that was also incredibly loud, I will admit. Let's go ahead and turn it down to 50. That was pretty loud. So it is definitely slower, I can tell that. Okay, that is a cool idea, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so let's see. Let me look at this snapshot stuff. So am I missing anything? I'm not sure how to do the whole Shulker hitting Shulker bullet, with the Shulker bullet. If I could speak. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. Oh, wait a minute. That's something I didn't even notice in the changelog before. Okay, so here's a cauldron. It's small, but does the job of the demonstration. I agree. I 100% agree. Oh, right. I forgot about that. Okay. What the heck? Lava pool. Of course. Of course. It's a lava pool that would do that. Okay. Anyway. This is a thing that's been on Bedrock for a long time. But we can now do that. But that is not the right sound effect. That is not the right sound effect. You hear that? That's the water sound effect. That needs to be changed. That needs to be changed. Actually, wait a minute. I'm curious now. Yep, it's still there. Cool. I'm curious. I can get in this cauldron, right? Yep, I had a feeling I'm on fire. Yep, of course. There we go. Of course that was gonna set me on fire. I was just wondering. Okay, cool. I will check that later. Maybe not directly after the stream because I've got other things I'm gonna need to do. But I will check that for sure. But at least you told me and I do appreciate that. I will check that later. Yes, that's what he just said, Arceus. Water sound effects. It's not correct. I'm hoping they change that. What other thing? Okay, so we did that. Okay, bundles, candle, lava, cauldron, copper, amethyst, lightning, spine glass, shulker box. Okay. Wait, so clusters can be silk touched at any age? Hold on. Okay, see you later, Arceus. Okay, so it said it can silk touch at any age. That's so? Is that actually true? I tried that earlier, it didn't seem to work. It did not seem to work like that. Alright, so let's go into survival. It did not seem to do that properly. Yes, I saw that. I forgot about that. That doesn't seem to be correct. That doesn't seem to be correct. Okay, so let's see. I mean, hold on a moment. Am I reading this wrong? Oh, wait a minute. I am reading this incredibly wrong now while I'm looking at it. It said clusters can be placed on budding amethyst blocks and can be broken at any age, but the buds cannot. So I misread that. So the fact that it doesn't do anything is actually correct. Oh, wait a minute. The amethyst bud will eventually grow clusters. Podzol, coarse dirt, and mycelium. I remember that being mentioned on the changelog. Can be made with dirt, podzol, mycelium, and coarse dirt, as well as grass. Grass, coarse dirt, podzol. Try grab everything. Where's the mycelium? Where is the mycelium? I don't see it. Unless I'm blind, which is very possible. Well, blind as in can't see what I'm looking for. I mean, not blind as in can't see anything. You guys probably get that. You guys are gonna call me blind anyway. There it is. So obviously grass blocks work. Alright. It said a shovel will work on all of these now. We got path. Yep, there we go. That makes things a lot easier. Okay. Okay. Actually, I'm pretty sure people who want to clear off entire mushroom biomes. I know this is going to be a long shot, but I'm pretty sure people who want to clear off entire mushroom biomes to make a base, since you can't... The hostile mobs won't spawn on them anyway. They're completely hostile free. Even without being peaceful mode, which I am right now. Like, maybe they'll just waste a bunch of shovels and... Actually, that may not be a good idea. I mean, water seems to work. Let's see. Am I missing anything? Particles now appear when pistons break blocks. I never heard about that being an issue. Maybe it's just like if it breaks something like a piece of grass or string or something. Experience orbs now merge in large quantities. I gotta try that. I don't think there's a lot more that can really, I don't know, experiment with, I guess. I think it's experiment with the majority of everything. What am I doing with saplings? It looks like they might be trying to cluster together, which is what it says. Wait, it says sometimes merge. Okay, so saplings... Oh, saplings and pistons, okay. I might as well pick these up. Why not? Not that really matters much. Okay. Pistons and saplings. This is going to be the last thing that I'm going to try for the sake of this stream, because I got some IRL stuff I need to do. I will try it. Actually, I can't wait until we get the other foliage in this update, because this is literally the first snapshot. There were definitely particles. There are definitely particles. There are definitely 100% particles. Yeah, this is definitely cool. Actually, I did want to experiment with these, budding amethysts. Game rule. So things should grow a little bit faster. So it says these are supposed to grow when there's air around. How does that work? I know what I just said, but I want to see what it means. Blocks, clusters, geodes, shards while getting amethyst. On any side buying amethyst when there's air source blocks, amethyst will eventually grow. Amethyst crystal. Oh, nope, there we go. There we go. It grew. It grew. Okay, so this is actually making it grow faster, which is cool. Okay, so let's try this. We won't be able to grow these outside of the geodes, admittedly. At least not normally. Oh, wait a minute. Let's turn that off for right now. That should, yeah, they're growing fast. They're growing fast because of that. So it looks like... We're gonna wait to see its growth stage. I mean, he's definitely growing, that's for sure. Which isn't bad. As far as it's gonna grow. Okay, I've been missing a lot of chat, just experimenting. Let me see. Crafty said a lot of stuff. Let me see what he has said. They read Grave Path. Also that. So I've got that going. Saplings. Wait, Spyglass and Bow. Default is 3. And I've got the tick speed set to 1,000 right now. Spyglass and Bow. That's an interesting idea. I can try that. I don't know how that'll work, but I can try that for sure. Where on earth? It's in this category. Mop. Okay. Okay, so I do have infinite arrows in this regard. Okay, so it's one or the other. It's one or the other. Crossbow, I don't expect anything different. Right, of course, 3. I mean, I would just want to see if that will work. I literally just wanted to see if that will work. Okay, no. So, it doesn't seem that does anything. It doesn't seem to have any effect. The one thing I can't get over about this. That looks so cool. That looks so freaking cool, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's just go crazy. That looks so dumb. That looks so stupid. That looks so incredibly stupid. Alright, let's stop that. That looks so incredibly stupid. But that is a really cool idea. The way they did that. I love that animation. That's cool. They're adding so many new animations with each and every update. It's insane. I'm enjoying this update a lot. But we're still not done with this update. Yeah. That is actually really cool. I am not gonna lie. I like it a lot. But regardless, I do need to go ahead and end off this particular stream because, honestly, I got things I gotta do IRL. And this has been fun. I am not gonna lie. This has been fun looking at all of this. Oh, you want me? I can't. I gotta go. I actually do legitimately gotta go, but yeah. Other than that, this is actually where I'm gonna go ahead and end off the stream. I realized a lot of this stuff was just me screwing around, figuring out like what I can do, what I can't, what kind of mischief I could put up, I guess. But this is the first snapshot. What do you expect? People are gonna experiment. I mean, why not? But yeah, other than that, this is actually where I'm gonna go ahead and end off the stream. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure that like button. But more, make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCP0 to stay updated. This has been Zero Studios. Thank you guys for watching, and with that, I'll see you guys later. And yeah, there we go.